That was funny. Okay. I like this one better than the other ones. I have to get new music. I keep on playing the same stuff, but that's just the way I am. It's the way I am. Okay, guys, let's see. I'm gonna get some of this ready. It's not gonna take long because I have it all set, kind of, already. And switch. I could just have this as like a starting soon thing, but you know. Could see the magic behind the magic. I don't know. Magic behind the magic? Sure. The magic behind the magic. Whatever that means. The magic behind the magic. And I fixed Melvin. I'm getting faster at doing this, I think. It seems to be. Here we are. Okay, so that's that, and we'll do this. This. And you will go here. You will go, actually, down here. Facebook. I can do that, Facebook. Facebook's like, no. And then Facebook is hiding. Okay. Facebook wants to be a drama queen. Just kidding. Okay. Now, we will go to, I like doing that with my hair. Why does it say that all of a sudden? Okay. Welcome to my life. That's not what it was supposed to say. Oh, and then it does that. That's weird. Okay. Alright, guys. Anybody's here, but we're gonna do some mediumship and readings from Spirit. I don't know why Facebook's not showing up. Okay. Just getting a chat set up. I don't think TikTok takes a bit anyway. Yeah, TikTok's like not running. It's running. It's running. There it goes. Okay. Well, welcome in. And I believe. Hi, Darren. So Darren says, hi, Darren. Well, welcome. First time hearing you. Oh, thank you. I'm Cancer. If you're a Cancer sign, yeah. If you got any kind of reading, I very appreciate it. Best wishes to you too, Derek. Darren. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you Derek. Sure, we can go. Yeah, you're the first one. You're the first one to speak to me. We'll do that. Hey, Heather, how's it going? Missed you. You've been busy. Okay, Darren. Sure. Well, first what we do is we open up the room, just to get the energy flowing and people in. Okay. Sure, Heather. We'll go from Darren to you, Heather, and then everybody else can start putting their name in the chat with hashtag read, not hashtag. No, not hashtag. It's hi Sarah. Exclamation point reading. It's on the screen. I can do this one thing. I have it too. Hold on a sec. So, all right. You're welcome, Darren. That's why I do these lives, so people can get that. Let's see what we got. What's that? I think it's remember what the action code is so I can. Okay, it's okay. Now I remember. All right. We're gonna do the special. I think it's gonna. Hi, Julia. You hearted me already. All right, I got Melvin to work. It's because technology likes changing things on me. Okay, but I got it to work, so we're all good. Oh, hi, Logan. Yay, Melvin. Yes, he's very happy. Okay, so we're gonna go to Darren and then Heather, and then the rest. As we go, hopefully you guys can just put your names in the queue for the exclamation point reading. Okay, but first we're gonna open up the room. We'll do a little opening up. So, hi, Karen. Okay, there you go. Julia put her name in. Just follow Julia's lead there. Okay, so welcome in, everyone. So, really glad you're here. Tonight we're gonna explore how Spirit guides us, not by taking over our lives, not by making choices for us, but through subtle nudges, timing, and inner knowing, that intuition that we have. Mediumship and spirit guides aren't about being told what to do. They're about awareness, so about noticing what's already present and learning how Spirit communicates with us, not instead of us, because we're here to learn. So as we move through this space, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You always get to choose what stays with you. Hi, Chris. So we're going to do, I see everybody's chatting. That's fine. I'm just going to open up the room and then I'll acknowledge whatever you're saying. But we're going to do a grounding meditation. If you feel called, go ahead. But there's no need to, you don't have to. So let's just take a moment to settle in together. If it feels comfortable, gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. And take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. And a longer breath out through your mouth. Allow your shoulders to drop. Let your jaw unclench. You can take 2 more deep breaths if you want, in through the nose and out through the mouth. No need to rush. We're just, we're here. Imagine your feet connecting to the ground beneath you. Steady, supported, present. Now bring your awareness to your chest. I always have my hand on my chest just because heart chakra thing. To that quiet space where your inner knowing lives. That feeling of, well, they say gut feeling, but it's the in your inner heart, Not loud, not urgent, just steady. You don't need to reach for it. Spirit guidance often arrives here as a feeling, a sense, a soft recognition. You don't need to force it. Just simply allow awareness and just feel it. Sometimes you'll understand it. Sometimes you won't. And that's okay. But it's there. So you just take one more breath in and out again. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and bring that steadiness with you into the rest of your day or through this. So. Okay. Oh no, we got somebody going crazy already. Hey, lady, I went on. This is what you do? Okay, go on. They don't want to direct message you. Okay? Oh my god. Especially when you say now. That's not very nice. Now, do it now. Now. Okay. Hi, Laura. No good for the spirit? What's no good for the spirit? Chris. Hi, Laura. I'm sorry about your brother. Oh, he passed away on Saturday. Oh. Well, I'll tune into you, and then we'll go. You don't listen very well. Is that what you were saying? Yeah. You should have just trying to tell you what to do. So it's okay, so do they make random noises sometimes, Spirit? I mean, there's people think they're... I've heard noises, but sometimes it's more just, like when I see things, I actually saw something I can't say a couple, it's happened where I've seen apparition, but I don't usually see that when I'm giving readings, so for talk, noises, I know my dad's done a few things, where the lights have flickered, and so I believe, they can, yeah. You're very stubborn at times, just you. Yeah, so bossy. I know. You work at a funeral home and we see and hear stuff like, yeah. And I was gonna say, people equate that to ghosts. I'm not. I think there's when you pass loved ones, I feel like sometimes there's stuck energy. I don't know if that's actually them as much as just something that, the trauma that happened while they were here sometimes, but yeah, I do believe there are. But then there's also, them around us doing things too. So it's hard, unless I hear it or see it, I can't tell which one. My daughter's going to not work at a funeral home. She'll be a medical examiner. That's what she's going to do. So we both work in death, I guess. So, oh, thank you. It was very sweet. Hey, Megan. So we're going to go to Darren, and then we're going to go to Heather. And then if you guys want to put your names in the queue, I think, if I feel called, for instance, I might just go to Laura after Heather, just so you know. But then the rest of you can go in a queue unless, we're all human here. I can, Yeah. Oh, you're from New Zealand, Darren. Okay. Yeah. But he said, I think you can probably see it on the multi-chat, which is, there, or there, depending on which screen you're on, if you're on a, but, yeah, he said to you, Laura, that he wished he could take your pain away. That's just part of being here, So, unfortunately, right? Let's see what I can do here. I'm trying to, okay, I think it's okay. I just can't see what that says there, because Facebook, okay. She hearted, okay. So Darren, You just want a general reading, you said? Oh, your first time? Okay, yeah. I think you just wanted a general. Okay. Thanks for liking the live. Appreciate it. Alright, Darren. I feel like, have you been taking like a lot of brisk walk? I don't want to say brisk walks. Like you're, like, I feel like it's like, I think you like the cooler air, like breathing it in. I think it invigorates you. Just something about it, yeah, it going, just feeling it more, like feeling it, the breath going in. It's like the breathing part, you know, it just, especially when it's cold air, that really, I think keeps you more present and like just something about it. I don't know if that's, you know, if you're unconsciously feel that way, but it says each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Oh, you're okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Congratulations. You're recovering from it. So you're on remission then? Says nerve damage and stomach cancer. Wow. My uncle passed away from stomach cancer. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're recovering from it. That's gotta be tough. But yeah, it's I can't say the word. I can hear it in my head. Rejuvenating. Ugh, I can't talk. But every revolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. I think it's just like, I feel like that's more of a, as you're building upon yourself though, it's not really, I don't feel like you're actually feeling like you're giving up who you think you are, but I don't think you're giving up who you are, you're just giving up the idea of what everybody else put on you about yourself. Yeah, it was a hard year, I bet. Yeah. I believe, so it's not as much that, I don't feel like it's like understanding that you are building upon yourself more so than, it's not like you're losing yourself, but you're building upon yourself and becoming a stronger person. Do you have feels like a sister in spirit? It would be, she seems like the same age as what you would be, like she was always close in age to you, like right now, you know. So I feel like she's like a sister, Darren. And, oh, hi, Rachel! I sent all this stuff, I didn't see it. Thank you. How she feels is like she was very, she seems fit. She's not, like, on the thinner side. Oh, okay. She was a twin. Oh, wow. So she wasn't, like, on the... So I'll tell you the way she's presenting herself to me. She's got hair... Well, she's got hair. She's got, like, wavy hair, but it's, about up to here. And it's just wavy. It's not curly, but it's got waves, and it's brown. And she's not thin. She's not overweight, but I'm just describing. I'm not judged, we all. But I'm like explaining. She's like kind of athletic. But she seems like she would have been in her 40s. Did she have issues with her, like, shoulder? Like, I don't know. I was touching over here. Like, I thought maybe it was my heart. Oh, you said yep. Yeah, you might be on a delay. But I felt like, I think you're saying yep about the hair and the way she looked. But the 40s, and then I feel like she had, like, she's showing this area for some reason. Like here, maybe I'll let you, maybe you understand that. I can't feel, it doesn't feel like a heart attack, but it does feel like something's wrong here. And I feel like they're telling you here, this might be from your sister, but guides talk through the cards, or I get intuition from the cards, or, messages, so. But you will only see the way by making the way, and I believe that's more of just not trying to plan for it, but to keep on going through it instead of trying to analyze it and plan and think ahead. You're not gonna know until you actually start doing it how it's gonna unfold. So do you walk next to water? Like on the coast? It feels like you walk on a. There's something about water and you walking. I don't. Is this a place would that be kind of close to where she kind of passed? Because I feel like she's indicating after she passed away, you walked along that area. Darren. Okay, yeah, 100% beach. Okay. Is that something because I feel like, do you feel her, you're twins. Do you feel but I feel like you feel really close to her when doing that. I feel like there's something about, I feel like she's there with you when you're walking. Do you wear, she's saying something about red. It makes me feel like there's a red, fleece, fleece. A red fleece? Do you have a red fleece, undercoat or jacket? An under jacket or something? The zipper? Or is that something she wore? She's saying red fleece. She's not saying fleece, but I can see. She's saying red, and I'm seeing what it is. So, so it's it reminds me of those coats you put underneath your coat. I live in Florida, so yeah. So this is going. I don't even know what they're called, but yeah. You might sound funny. I saw her one night. Yeah. Oh, you did in red. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So she's telling you that's. you know, because you probably doubt it, right? So I feel like she's explaining something around you, you know, the evidence around you, and giving you confirmation. Was it something with her side? She keeps on, like, now I'm even feeling it on. Do you feel like when, I don't know, she keeps on, like, indicating something about my shoulder, and then she even was touching my back. So is it something that, with her, or is there something, maybe it's, because we were just talking about her being around, maybe, do you feel pressure, or feel somebody touching you there when nobody really is, and the, you know, like, feel tingly there? Maybe that's her signal that she's around you, Darren. Because I don't know why she's really, I've never had somebody, I mean, like, I'm a medical intuitive, so I know where things, but usually I don't feel like them touch, you know, like, well, I don't say, but, like, really adamant about one area there. So, well, I feel like she's just saying, like, your greatest work is your legendary legacy. I feel like you, well, oh yeah, yep, same as, yeah, okay, makes sense. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy, and I feel like it's just, out of all the things, is just being you, and I feel like it's not, there's something about well, everybody has, like, I need a purpose, but I feel like there's something more to that. It's like, you know, like, because I feel like you want to honor her a lot, and she couldn't do some of the things that you know, and I you got the same as me. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I feel like you want to honor her in a way, and it's like just by, so like, there's not anything like grand or anything. It's just being and doing and being who you are, and the person you are, that's your legacy. That's your continuing. It's like being that good person. It's not, is the biggest accomplishment, is what I feel like she's saying. You know, I feel like that's, hi, Cinder Footblown Rabbit. So she's showing me like okay, like, it's not a merry-go-round, but it's like a carnival ride. She's showing me a carnival ride that goes round and round. And I feel like, well, I asked her for a present from Spirit. I don't know if there's a memory there between I assume, or maybe there's, you know, but I feel like I do feel like there's a lot to say about the memories and the times you had as children together, and the fun you had. I feel like no matter how long, sorry, she was here, she just really, just appreciated the love that she had with her family. I'm sorry. It's just, I feel so, she just loves you so much. I felt her. She's telling me about, I don't know, I feel like it's like cotton candy. I don't, you know, so I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I tried to, I let her get too close because I was trying to understand what she was trying to say. So that's why I get emotional. Sorry. All right, Darren, thank you for coming. I hope I'll leave her love with you. And she showed me that carnival, so It's like a carnival. Like, I felt like it was like almost like those teacup rides, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but thank you, Darren. Okay. Oh, hi, Laura. We'll see. I mean, I can't guarantee anything, but I'll try. Whatever comes through. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss, Darren. And congratulations on beating, you know, the stomach cancer, beating it and all that stuff. Oh, thank you, Rachel. That's Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's hard reading some. Oh, you guys. Yeah. Well, it's a spirit, so. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. It's sweet of you. Merry-go-round at a show. Yeah, like it's, yeah, yeah, you know, like a carnival, you know, like how they have a Ferris wheel and stuff. They have other rides. Yeah, merry-go-round. Yeah, kind of like the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's what she was showing me. Maybe if it isn't something, maybe it's something you'll see later, but it felt like I felt like you were something you went to, like, and were at as kids or something, you know? So I felt, she was laughing. So I feel like there's just a lot of memory there from that. Oh, thanks, Laura. Yeah, I do, but my mom, yeah, I'm very sensitive. Okay, let's see. We're going to Heather. Heather. You're here, yay! Okay. Let's see what we got. I talk like this. I talk like this sometimes. What'd you say? Thanks. If I'm ever in New Zealand for a holiday, we will look after you here. Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know. I've only been over into that area, well, England once, and that was last year in April, so, but thank you. Always good to know somebody's got my back when I go somewhere. Hi, Sonia. May I please be added? Sure, put your, here, just do, it'll stay on here in a second. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Yeah, Julia, do what Julia said. Only this once. Because I don't want to be. I'm just kidding. Julia, you could do whatever Julia says. She would never tell it. She would never steer you wrong. Hi. Oh, you're from the UK. Okay. Yeah. With the exclamation point, Sonia. Yeah. It's on the screen too, underneath the raven. Yeah. There you go. Okay, Heather, we got Alice in Wonderland Oracle cards, because believe in strange encounters. Were you driving and saw something very odd? Heather? I think it's just something you're like, what is it that I just passed? I feel like it's something you were driving. It's like you drove past something and just saw something really odd. Yeah, you guys gotta make sure there's an exclamation point before the reading, the word reading. It just wasn't. odd sight. I don't know. It's just what made me feel like when it says believe strange encounters, it was like something you're driving. And it made me feel like you saw something. Hi, Dawn. I don't know if you said that earlier and it didn't show up. I'll get it up there. Maybe I just didn't see it. Okay. Do you feel like I was gonna say, like, there's this, the card says it's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, repetition. I do feel like you feel that way, but I feel like there's somebody in spirit that felt that way more. So like when you do think of that, I feel like you think of them, Heather. And like, it makes me feel like a like a father figure. Hi, Irishman. So it feels like a father figure. It feels like there's like, it feels like a, not as much a father, but like a grandfather. It feels like he felt like he was doing this. Like if somebody said he just did, I feel like somebody would indicate like he did the same routine all the time. So it's like, I don't feel like he really complained about it, but I feel like somebody would indicate that would, like, he's just, all his life he did the same thing, you know? And I just feel like it was because he had, well, it was not just work, but just things that he did, in general. I feel like he, like in, you know, his everyday life too. It also makes me feel like he had like some issue with his, oh, you just asked your mom. Okay. All right. Did he have issues with his, like, head? Like he had, it makes me feel like he had issues like with, well, it made me feel like he had a headache, but then I was asking him, or just if it was a stroke. But it makes me feel like he had issues with his, just arteries. That he had issues with his artery, like his, like clogged. Like he had issues with that. Like they would swell. I don't know how. I think that happens, right? So, oh, he had heart trouble. Okay. Yeah, it made me feel like maybe that's why he had the headaches, because of the blood flow. If you want a reading tag, I see you, hon. Just put your name, put exclamation point reading, and you'll be put in there. But exclamation point reading in the thing. It's on the screen. Okay, so set your course. I feel like he wants to make sure, I feel like the thing he's saying is it's good to have a routine, and in some aspects it's he wants to say, like, to deviate from it sometimes and then be surprised at what happens. It's always good to fall back. I feel like it's like it was a safety net. He felt safe. It's like when you do certain things and it feels safe, but then it's good to like go outside of that just to I don't want to say feel, I don't know, he said feel alive, but like feel different, like, oh, this is, it can be kind of unsettling, but I feel like there's some things that we don't do thinking that, and then the fear sets in and it becomes bigger than it is. It doesn't I don't feel like you have I don't know, like it makes me, well, the way he's making me feel is like a fear of flying or something, like something like that. Like you have a little fear and then it all of a sudden just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. It's good to step out of your routine so you don't start developing those. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if, well, thanks, Grandma Bear. If there's something like that going on between you or your mom, it's like he's just indicating like that's always good. So, oh, you're scared to death to fly. Okay, so that's why it's like, because I was like, that's what the feeling I was having. Like, when you do that. Behave now. The glitching-ish. What do you mean? Yeah, so yeah, but I think it's like that's how they set in, it sets in because of the, it starts out small and then you just get into routine, you just don't do it, and then it just builds and builds. So I feel like it's I don't know if there was something that you were wanting to do, but then you're like, but I have to fly. Is there something is that why it's coming up, or is it just, I don't know. But it's, and I feel like there's been, well, a lot of change with you, Heather. So it's just like, who in the world are you is like getting to know the new you. I don't think I've never seen this card. Sometimes you just like, also know, I've had these cards, well, obviously for a long time, but it's like I've never seen this one. Who in the world are you? And then it's like, so it's like really understanding that you're, like through these transitions, I feel like it's learning that these different things about yourself and aspects that you probably didn't feel because other people, were around. Sure, Irishman, just put it in the chat and I'll, depending on what it is, if it's a question for a reading, I'm going to do the reading thing, but if it's a general question, I can answer it, sure. Is there a charm bracelet that I feel like your mom has a charm bracelet? Does it have like it makes me, I don't know if it's a roller skate or an ice skate, but it looks like one of those types of things, like has one of those on there. But the thing is, it's hard for me because I know my mom used to have one, a charm bracelet that had something like that. So I was like, that's why it was like, it didn't, but maybe it's a charm bracelet that she just got from him, because they give you stuff that's around you, you know what I mean, sometimes. So I don't know if that's, but I put out there that it had, I know my mom's had that. I don't know if it was from her dad, but made me feel like, yeah, anyway, I feel like
they're showing me that. So he is. So I feel like there's something like she has of like that. Or maybe you do. I felt like it was more her though. Oh, with a K on it. Okay. So it's just, yeah. So they're just showing me the charm bracelet, and because I know what my mom's look like, it was a charm bracelet, so that's why they showed it. Okay. So yeah, it makes sense. So it's just the evidence around you. You must have just did you just, the only one she has, the only one she has is with a K on it. Yeah, I know, it's just showing me a charm bracelet. And then he said something about reading glasses. I don't know if you still have his reading glasses or if there's something. He said reading glasses. It's like, do you still have his reading glasses? Because I feel like there's something about that too. And then it just says messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. But I feel like there's just things that you've been. I feel like there's been things that you've been like kind of going into more like rabbit holes of knowledge and just kind of, I don't want to say losing yourself, but that's not in a bad way. Oh no, your aunt would have them. Okay. So he said reading glasses. So yeah. But I feel like the messages from the rabbit was something about just you having going down rabbit holes and learning. I feel like just learning new things or avenues of knowledge that you've been doing lately, Heather. So and with the reading glasses, yeah, well, they have it, so that's interesting. Aunt has it. Well, I'll leave his love with you. Thank you for coming. I don't have anything. I only thing I could think, because I was like, why did you bring up the reading glasses? And I feel like, I don't know, it was something with your aunt that, were you going to contact her recently? It's the only way I can think why he would bring it up. Like, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't really say, but it just made me feel like you've been in contact with her, like, you know. Well, thank you, Megan. Yeah, you're welcome, Heather. Thank you for coming. Thanks, Julia, for handling the people. I might have done that twice. Oh my God. I like spammed it. Spam. I pressed it twice or 3 times. I don't know how many times it is. All right, Laura, it's your turn, hon. Just like mindlessly like hitting things. Laura, did you say it was you said brother, right? I just want to, we'll see who comes through. Yeah, your brother. Let me go make candle. I've been like once in a while I'll think, oh, I don't have my candle, which is weird because, like, you know, I don't really. It's like these things that you do, like rituals sometimes with this stuff. It's like you don't really need it, but it's just kind of funny because then also I'll think about it. They're like, oh, I gotta light my candle. I was like, but then I didn't need it before. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so what I'm seeing is more of like he had hair, but it was like a thinning hair. It seemed thin. Like it was yeah. I don't know. I was gonna say not thick. Well, that's it. And it was like a darker brown, and it seemed like very straight. And 10, 11. Yes, I didn't see because of network. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I can confirm. Like that's I'm not trying I don't wanna you will confirm it. Melvin, just put it back in the chat, and then you will see Melvin on the screen, and he will tell you that if you are already in. He'll tell you. So just you can confirm that way. Yeah, Melvin will tell you. He'll be like, Julia, you're already... Well, he should, anyway. Watch, he doesn't do it. Okay. Well, Melvin. You did before? Okay. Well, I won't yell at you, Melvin. It's like, nope. Yeah, he should. He should tell you. I don't know why he's not doing it now. And you know what? I gotta make sure I'm not like all of a sudden TikTok's like telling me I'm... Okay, I got nothing behind me. He's sleepy. Yeah, you sleepy, Melvin? Melvin? I don't know where my streamer bot went. Maybe it turned off on accident. Nope, it's right there. Okay. Okay, let me see. Megan's on there. Cinderella, Karen, Caitlin, Sonia, Julia, Megan, yep, Justina, yep. We're all on there. I'm the only one. Okay. Sophie is on Facebook. Okay. Hi, Sophie. This stresses me out. No, why? You're on there. Don't worry. Okay. It's not supposed to stress you out, loves. Okay, Laura. So, sorry, Laura. Everybody's like, don't worry. Okay. That's because of the network. Fine, it's fine. So, did he have issues with his eyes? I feel like he had like the painful like part, like it makes me feel like there's like pain behind his eyes. Like they're kind of sore. You know what I mean? Especially the left one. And was it more of a... Not that you're aware of? Okay. Well, I felt like there was like just like if you were to push on your eye, you know, it would kind of feel like, you know, like, did he hurt his neck? Was it... I'm trying... I feel like there was something about... I feel like he was sick at one point. But I don't feel like he passed... I'm not feeling like if he... I'm trying to feel how he passed away. And I feel like it might have been an accident more so. That's what I'm feeling. It feels like more of like in my head, like a neck area. Like, Let me pull a card. Take it easy. Okay. I feel like it's spirit talking to me. Okay. Unless you're having issues with your neck right now, Laura, but I have a neck thing. Okay. Because it didn't feel like when I said accident, it didn't feel like a car thing. It felt like more of like a fall. And like he hurt his neck. So like more of like right here. And maybe that's what he had with his eyes. Maybe, I don't know, something with his eyes, and I don't know, because of the eyes. Maybe I'm making I don't know if those are connected, but it's possible. He said something about metal, and I was like, do you work with metal? But made me feel like, was he like a welder? If you want to, Laura, it's okay. If you want to, they say not to feed the medium, so whatever you want to divulge, I'll keep on going. I don't mind. I just making sure I'm connecting to, if there was something that resonated, then let me know, but you don't have to. Is he a welder, a metal, like work with metal? Makes me feel like there's scaffold. I don't know if there's scaffolding. There's like bars. Oh, you found him in your car. He was laid, looking comfortable, sleeping. Huh. Maybe that's the eye thing. Yeah, I don't know why I feel the pain in my neck. Oh, on your back seat he was. Oh. Makes me feel like, did he stay up a lot, like late? Like, was he having issues with sleeping? I just feel like there's like, yeah. Well, I feel like there's like something with there's stuff with his health that he didn't really divulge, though, too, I think. Maybe he was... He'd be up late, not sleep at all. Okay, because it made me feel like there was like, yeah, makes sense, because it's like what was happening, like a lot of, like with the pain behind the eyes, the sleeping, well, like, it made me feel like there was like something was wrong, like energetically, like how do you explain that? When you take like kids when they have like the flu and they drink the Pedialyte, it's like there was some type of his electrolytes, something wrong with his electrolytes, that can really, if that's really off, I think you can, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like there's something wrong. Well, that can affect the heart and everything, right? Why he was in your car, call on your angels. Yeah, I feel like really in my neck. Like, I don't know if yeah. Maybe just had a sore neck. Call on your angels. But yeah, it makes me feel like he was up, he was up too much, like, just can wreck the rhythm of your heart in a way if you're not healthy. Oh, maybe just... Okay, you borrowed your car for work. It made me feel like he was so tired. He fell asleep and then... I have a feeling he was like more of a bachelor, right? I mean, like he enjoyed doing his own thing. Is what I'm feeling. He just work himself too much? Get back to the body. Makes me feel like he really wasn't paying attention to his body. Like we were talking about, you know, like he was just keep on going. Do you have like... No, he wasn't. Oh, I don't know what you mean. He wasn't a bachelor? Okay. Made me just feel like, yeah. Like, but did he just... Made me feel like that, though. I don't know why. Oh, he wasn't looking after his body. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like that's what happened, Laura. I feel like there's also headaches. Like, I feel like there was a, yeah. He was showing me an Afghan, which kind of reminded me, you know, like, I don't know, I'm a Gen X kid. My grandma had, like, you know, the colors of Gen X that we grew up with, which were orange and brown and cream, right? It was like a knitted Afghan, but it looks like, I mean, it's not, it had like squares of brown, cream, and orange. I don't really see what the pattern is, but that's what I'm seeing. He's showing me that. I don't know if you could take that, but I'm assuming it's an Afghan. Because it looks like it's knitted or crocheted. And, I feel like, you know, did he, like, were you guys, like pick on each other a lot when you're, well, I think siblings do, but it's like he's highlighting him opening up your door a lot and just to bug you. Which... Like, it's funny because like it sounds so cliche, but it's like he's opening up your door a lot. You're not sure on the blanket, yeah. I don't know why he's showing the blanket. It's like a squares. It's like not squares as much. They're like rectangles, like bricks. You know, like they look like bricks, like brick. You know, yeah, rectangles. And they're, yeah. Maybe it's not an Afghan. Oh, there's my puzzle. Okay. He would definitely wind you up. Okay. Yeah. He was like, he's showing, you know, I'm like, you know, typical brother behavior, but I feel like, yeah. Oh, hi, Yvonne. No worries. You're never late. No, you're right on time. I feel like if I, you know, I can't, you know, all I felt is what, you know, those things, but it's like I do do know he's not in pain and he's fine. He's in spirit and he's, you know, I do feel like there is like a, you know, like when they're in spirit, you know, it's all knowing and like, hey, I should have took care of myself better type thing. So that's why I feel like the body thing, I feel like it was something with it, you know, that he wasn't paying attention to that just kept on, and then it happened. So, yeah. I wonder if the pain in the neck, maybe he had like something blocked there or something. You got on so, yeah, it made me feel like even though he was doing that with the door, it wasn't like, I mean, like, yeah, as kids, stop it. But it was like more of like a, like I said, picking on, like it was like all in good fun. Sometimes it was more annoying, but I felt like it was like a laughing, like, will you knock it off? You know, like, you know, type thing. But I do feel like he took a lot of, he took a lot of stock into what he could do and not realize that he should be taking care of himself. You know, like he was doing, he thought the more value he had was to do things for other people and to work and, you know, I think he just, but I feel like that was because there was just things that he was just trying to I feel like it was something about normalizing his life or something, you know, too, like, because it wasn't a routine for a while. There was, you know, I feel like, well, there was hard times. I feel like, yeah. So. Well, it says write it down, but I feel like it's whatever you want to say to him, you can write it. Yeah, he was trying to get, yeah, that's exactly right. Trying to get back on track. Like, it was like, yeah, that's the best way to put it. That's exactly what you're, yeah. I feel like there's things you want to say to him. You can say it out loud too, and he'll hear you, but it's like, that's why I feel like they're saying write it down, but I feel like you don't have to write it down. I feel like there's things you want, you can just say it in your head. You don't even say it out loud, but he knows how much you helped him and how much you were there for him. I feel like it's just, he didn't take the time to, you know, take care of himself the way he should have. And it's not like anything anybody could have done. I mean, like, you know, you could tell people go to the doctor. It's, you know, doesn't mean they're going to go, you know. Oh, you've been texting them. Okay. So that's why that's probably exactly why they said write it down. We've been texting him. Yeah. Okay. So he's been getting it then. Okay. He knows you are. That's why they said that. Okay. And he's showing me purple flowers. Makes me feel like purple daisies. But I don't know if you can. Can you get? I think you can. But they look like light purple daisies. He's showing me that from Spirit for you. And so I'm sorry for your loss, Laura. He's saying an M name. Is there a Matthew? I don't know why I would say Matt. An M name. Because it was like I saw Megan and it was like, and it was like, so it was, but then I was like M, and then it was like, bleh. It's like trying to get it didn't really come clear, so. Oh, okay, your brother passed as a baby. Okay, he's saying he's with them. So, okay.
Yeah, I got goosebumps. Matthew. Okay. Yeah, he's with them. Well, they're together now, so. And then say pray. Just, I feel like it's more, talk to him. Okay? Alright, Laura, thank you for coming. I'm sorry for your loss. It's so hard. Be kind to yourself, okay? Take it easy. Don't rush. And it's gonna come and go. It's gonna get hard. It's gonna be hard. And then it's not. And then it's not. And then it's gonna get hard again. And don't go, oh, I thought I was fine. No, you're fine. It is grief. It has no timetable. So, okay? You're welcome, Laura. My heart goes out to you and your family. I know. It's the worst. But it's because you love him and there's nowhere for that. I mean, in your mind, in our minds, there's nowhere for it to go. He's not, physically here. So it's, no, he's seeing you because he's, you said he was texting you. You're texting him and he's like, he knows. Yeah. Well, I hope you get answers. I hope you do. It's hard. And remember the good times. If you, especially, it's hard. Anybody that's lost somebody and then had to, well, I don't want to say had to. I mean, we want to be there for them when they're passed or whatever. Because you don't want them to be alone, but just, it's hard to get that out of your mind. But try to just remember when that happens, concentrate on the memories you had before. You're welcome. Okay, we're gonna go to. You remember annoying teasing. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yeah. Sure, you're allowed to ask questions, Rebecca. Go ahead, you can ask questions. If it's for reading, if it's like a general spirit questions, I'll answer general spirit questions in between. If they're quick, I try not to, I'm not very good at summarizing, as you can tell, but okay. Here we go. I'm very self-deprecating sometimes. I'm just honest. I know myself. I know who I am. Okay. We're gonna pick. Oh, who do we say next? Did I say somebody? No, I didn't. Okay, we're gonna pick, and we're gonna see who he says, who Melvin says. All right, this is the fun part. If there's a fun part. Okay, Megan. It's Megan. He picked Megan. Melvin reaches into the jar and he picks Megan. Okay. And I did my puzzle on time. We're doing good today. Melvin's working. Megan, did you have... Julia. Oh, okay, Rebecca. Just put your name in the, exclamation point, reading. And then it'll go in the thing. Oh, whatever comes through. Okay. And I'm gonna, okay. I was about to do it again, but I didn't. Okay. Whatever comes through, sure. Okay. I'm gonna do the goddess card. That's for you. I think it's funner. Whatever. I think it's more fun. Yvonne's laughing at me too. To have Melvin pick, because it's like he's like our technical spirit guide, right? Instead of me going, oh, okay. Gosh, all these cards are upside down. I guess you're getting all of them. Okay. Alright, sorry. Alright.
Here we go. Butterfly Maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Ooh, I feel so. Why do I want to sing On the Wings of Change? Isn't that song? Like, On the Wings of Change? Isn't that like a... Unless I'm thinking of a different... Unless it's not those lyrics. I feel like it's like a Is that a Fleetwood Mac song? On the Wings of Change. Oh, Joseph, thank you. Why don't you, Okay. Thanks for that, Joseph. I should have crashed the fuck out. What? Chris, you say the weirdest things. What do you mean? He's a Scorpio. On the Wings of Love was the song. Oh! Okay. A Scorpio? Oh, okay. Alright, so, On the Wings of Change, I don't know if that song means something to you, but you're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. I feel like there is, like, a lot of change, but I feel like when you hear this card, you're like, yeah, but it's hard. So I feel like it's like, oh, I see what you said, Chris. I see. Okay. So, Megan, I feel like it's a hard thing for you to, I mean, it's not been fun. So I feel like it's like, you know, even though they say it's a blessing, the things that have brought you to this transformation have not been pleasant. So I feel like it's, but the things that do, yeah, very true. I feel like it, you know, just in general, in the things that, the only lessons and the real transformation that happen are the things that are traumatic, unfortunately, you know? So, it's not like, you know, you can all of a sudden have, you know, wake up and you're, you know, you're changed without anything happening to you or pleasant things happening. I mean, it can happen, but it more so real change happens from this. So it's like it was necessary, which doesn't make it any easier. I mean, like, does it? I mean, I don't know. Like, there's parts of us that go, yeah, that doesn't make it any easier. But then there's parts of us that understand that. But, you know, I feel like it's not a way to explain it or to just justify it, but to kind of just, I mean, it's a way to explain it, but not to justify it, I guess is the word. Yeah, it's definitely. So, okay, so I feel like there is, like, a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of needing to, like, bring yourself away from certain, makes me feel like other people, it might not be the people themselves, but just the situations the people are in, like, because they get triggered or they're just not, I mean, like, knowing that you should remove yourself and not try to, this might be from the past, I don't know, but that's what they're showing me. So, like, knowing that you should remove yourself, like, because it says here, spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. So it's making me feel like, you know, like when you have, when you leave the, oh, Rebecca, I'm doing a reading for Megan, but, you know, sometimes there is, like, extra, you know, people that, you know, what Spirit does talk to other people in the in the, I was going to say Zoom room, but, you know, in the live, that, you know, it might resonate with you too. So I'm not, you know, but I feel like there's like a recharging of your, like when they say recharging your batteries, it's like when you have to put up a bubble to make sure you're not taking on other people's energy. So I'm feeling like that's, you know, like, especially like for me, I feel like, you know, light come through me and, you know, like taking out all the things that aren't meant for me. Yeah, Spirit is good at giving dual readings. Not get sucked in energetically is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm a Pisces too. Yeah, so love water. Yes. And then it's like, you know, you're feeling it wash down over you, especially when you're in the thing. Oh, no worries, Rebecca. It's okay. Like, yeah, like Julia said, they love giving dual readings. Sometimes you guys all show up and it's like, oh, that sounds like that's because it's easier for Spirit to like just give it up in mass, like, oh, all right, now you guys all got the plan. Okay. So I guess it's just giving yourself, you know, sometimes we can feel guilty about that, like we're abandoning people or not giving them the, you know, but there's times where you can help, and there's, you know, and be there for people, and there's times where it's not beneficial for them, it's not going to help you, and it's really not going to help you. So I feel like it's just I can't say don't feel that guilt, but they're trying to let you know that guilt isn't justified guilt, because it's something of a boundary for you. Like, even if you know you could talk to that person, that's not the time to do it, you know. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. I feel like you do have people come to you and talk to you, Megan, about things, and it's because, well, I feel like you have a big heart, and just you have people come up to you and talk to you, you know, like, and it's because they just feel comfortable. I feel like you give them, it makes me feel like, yeah, like you give them space to like be able to talk, and I don't feel like you're very, like, there's no, like, I'm sure, like, you know, there's no outward judgment towards that, and yeah. It's okay, Rebecca. Oh, that was from earlier, okay. You do in life and spirit. Okay, you do that, okay. Alright, yeah. So I don't know if you do work with Spirit, but, you know, it made me feel like a lot of, like, when I go to places and you start hearing, you know, people talking to you and telling you things, and I'm like, I'm in a Pier 1 and you're telling me about you doing, you know, weird stuff that I probably should not, you know, I don't think do they have Pier 1s anymore? That was like years ago. But like she was telling me about, like, because I had tattoos, she's like, started telling me about how she, to get her tattoos, she did all these drugs and how she got off of them and all this, and I'm like, I'm in a Pier 1 trying to shop. I don't really... First time in a Pier 1, just trying to get a gift one of my friends who, you know, but I was like, okay. But, you know, like, stuff like that happens, and you're like, oh, you support people with mental health. Okay, there you go. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So the situation involves your past life memories. So I feel like it's just like, I wasn't judged. I mean, like, I just thought it was weird for a person who works at a place to start talking to a customer. You know, I was like, I don't know how to react. Anyway, let's see, years ago. This situation involves your past life memories. I feel like it does feel like second nature to you. I mean, you are doing that as a job, so I feel like it is, like, this was something you've done in past lives, so it's like, it's you, I feel like it's just you giving back. I don't know if you feel like you're drawn to my light, yeah. Like moths. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love all of them. She's a nice lady. I was happy, we've all gone through stuff, but our own traumas. But yeah, I feel like it's well, you have that too. You feel like it's just been like it's just part of breathing. That's who you are, But I feel like that's also brought, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a gift brought from issues, pain. I'm gonna say from pain. Things that have happened in your past. Obviously, there's hyper awareness and stuff. Like I've had that as well, where but it's made you use that muscle and have that empathy because you know how it feels. Yeah. And I feel like it's like, I feel like there's angels like you that, right? Oh, yeah, there are. Hi, yeah, midnight there, yeah. Okay, have a good night, Sophie. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So I just think, yeah, totally. I feel like it's just making sure that you take care of yourself and not even just a daily thing, but like even just making, yeah, it makes me feel like almost like a moon thing, like making sure like, well, I'm gonna do kind of like how you would clean a house, like you would, this week I'm gonna center on this, or this week I'm gonna do this, and this week I'm gonna do that, like I feel like it's something like that, just like a self love routine, instead of, yeah. Do I ever connect with celebrities in spirit? Oh, I'll answer it. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was like, I think once, but that wasn't really, I didn't really, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was something about the moon thing. Like, I don't know. It's just something about making sure that you every month you at least hit some cornerstones of your own self-care of, I just think it's more of like trying to, instead of trying to do it every day and then not doing it, at least then you're like, this week I'm going to at least do this. And then next week I'll do this, type thing. So, it's so you get in the habit. Oh, what I do. I do meditate. And what I do for self-care, I meditate in the shower. I do a lot of just like energy clearing that way, and the grounding. I play video games. I think it's also just knowing that. I think it's helped me a lot to understand what I'm picking up in regular life too. So a lot of like what I used to bring in energetically from other people was their feelings that they didn't want to feel. So I have been so much better at not doing that. So I feel like that in itself, like, because I've already, been able to put up more of it's like a bubble, but then allowing some of it to come through, and then if it gets, but, and I'm not going to say I'm perfect at it, like not every, but I do listen to, I do meditations before bed, and I have binaural beats like in my ears all night, and certain frequencies and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think, I feel like though, like a lot of what I talk about, I'll have to like look back and like, I don't even remember what I said to Chris unless I start talking to him, and then I'll start remembering, but I don't remember sometimes what I said. Shower meditation is excellent. Yeah. Wishing everything off. Yeah. And watching it go down the drain. Yes. I love that. Yvonne was saying, yeah. Yeah. I like doing that. The light thing. I like doing the meditations by, Thomas Campbell. He has like those are, you know, he's my favorite guy. I like Thomas Campbell. And then he does the Big Toe book, and then Big Theory of Everything, you know. The other thing is to, I like to I can't remember. Okay. You're welcome, Megan. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hi, guys. Okay. What can I do to change my energy for the better? Oh, well, you can, meditating can help. I don't want to just say meditating. It's like also understanding why you are having issues in the first place. Sometimes the reason why a lot of the problems we have is because of there's values that there's a value you have, and then there's another value that you are very strong about, and then they're conflicting with each other. So what you need to do is figure out what that is and why that is. And then it's like, you know, like, I really like working in here, but I love my family. I can't do both. So it's a struggle, right? So it's like understanding that. Yeah. Okay. And then to answer Yvonne's question, I don't know if I really connected, I guess, with Robin Williams, but I didn't know it was Robin Williams. I did a course where she, you know, taught us how to feel mediumship and stuff. And she was having us do remote viewing, and she gave us a number, and then it ended up being a picture of that Robin Williams had drawn or taken or something. And so I had a lot. I knew a lot. Well, I knew a lot of what it was. I didn't know it was him, but yeah. Oh, and Yvonne says, yeah, Reiki will improve your energy too. Reiki, yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I know. I'm talking too much today. W. Or what did I just do? Just I moved something. Okay, I did something on the screen here. What did he say? Oh no! No names. Oh, I did something on here. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this one. I don't know why. I guess that's here we go. Caitlin. What did he say? Today. What's going on with Junior? Oh, hi Amanda. Yeah, do the reading thing. Hello, may I get a guidance on my life? Okay. Oh, sorry. Hi, next. Today, Junior. Yeah, I know. That's funny. Bye, Sophie. Oh, I don't think Caitlin's here. All right, fine. Justina? I don't know. I think I can tell if people are in here, actually. Lately. Justina, this makes me happy and stressed. Oh my goodness. Well, what I could do here. Who's been here the longest? I don't know. Christine. I know that's the thing. Some people are not here. I don't think. You know, wherever. Like, oh, Crystal, you're here. I think. Crystal. Oh, Karen's here. Yeah, you didn't get called though. Crystal. Yes. Okay, Crystal. You were called. You're plagiarized. Well, did they figure it got figured out, didn't it, Chris? All right, Crystal. Did you have a question? You could listen to me all night. That's funny. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, well, you gotta mention it. I thought it because was that the cheating, right? Should have, there was a hard way to prove. A lot of things can be from, influence. Yeah, I'm looking into changing careers. What does my path look like? And I had an interview yesterday. Well, a lot of people are having issues getting jobs. Okay, Chris. Crystal, a lot of people have been having, I think it's the recession. House prices are even going down in Florida, so that's something. People are trying to just really offload their houses. So that's saying something. Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps us get the job done. Yeah, the job market sucks. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get to you. Don't worry for muted noise. Come together. So has it been like was it with a bunch of did a group of people that kind of I don't know, there's something with a group of people and this interview that it's like it was facilitated in some way. So I feel like that's a good thing. It makes me feel like that it was brought on that. I don't know how to explain that. It just seems weird. Oh, thank you. Home loan. Tiffany, right? Tiffany? I don't know. I don't think if I remember. It's been but it makes me feel like there is a teamwork there's something about teamwork and the interview. That's all I don't know. I can't, understand why. Is it either you had teamwork to get to the, it took teamwork, or it's just that because of the teamwork you're able to show off, because you worked as a team, you're explaining that more so in the interview, group teams interview. Okay. Inspiration, be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she'll call at any time. I feel like it is I feel like this took a lot of effort to go get an interview because you're not one for change. Because it's uncertainty type thing, and it's okay. And it's like you really had, you had to be inspired. You were there's something driving you. We always try to get more money or whatever, but thanks for the roses. Thank you. But I feel like it's something more, it's like you were, it's like because of, you just didn't want to, you were, I don't want to say bored or something, in the job you were in. So yeah. So I feel like there was more of an inspiration to do it. It was more of a push. I feel like not to worry that you will get another, moved up, but I don't know if you'll get the job that you interviewed for. I'm not getting an answer for that, but I do know that I feel like even though jobs are tough, you are, for some reason, there is going to, be like a bone given to you in some way. I don't know how to explain that. Passed on, promotion, oh, okay. So you're like, yeah, screw that. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Is that what it was? Like, you're not honoring my, my well, your wisdom and your knowledge. Because I got wisdom. Wisdom. Have you ever been told that you've been beyond your years? No, now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. So yeah, I feel like it was just, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So. Oh, thank you, Sullyville, Bowie. Well, I feel like it's a good thing. Yeah, I see positive for it. I don't see a negative. I mean, if anything, it got you to go out of your comfort zone, So, but it's something that's gonna be easier now. Like if you had to do it again, but I see it as a good thing. Yeah, like the interview went well. I feel like you have a good feeling about it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Amanda. Okay. Well, thank you, Crystal, for waiting. Second key. I don't know who that is. Oh, you want to know what your taste? Oh, yeah. I feel like it went really well. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. But how did you... I don't know. I feel like you felt that way, too. It's just like, you're just like, do I really feel that? Like, you question it. Like, maybe it's just because I'm excited. No, I feel... Yeah. So I feel like it did. I feel like it went really well. Put your name in the queue, Tiffany, We'll see how... I don't know how much longer I'll go, but... Oh, Julia! About your gifts as an empath. Yeah, it is. And I feel like that's why the whole thing with them saying you would normally like to stay where you're at. It's like, it's comfortable, but there was something that inspiration you needed, or that push happened, and that's good. You got out of your, it's good to get out of comfort zone, and I feel like it's going to be a good thing, though. I feel like it's something that is a good fit for you, and they know at that place. I feel like there's somebody else work there that you used to work with, because I feel like there's just like some like shoe-in or something that they know. Can you get a reading? You got one last time too. We'll see, Chris. I'll pull you a card before I leave. I'll try to pull anybody that's in the room a card before I leave. How's that sound? That's in here now. I'm not gonna do it. Can you imagine? Okay. All right. So let's see. Julia, do you have a question? Oh, yeah, there's one of those places. Oh, okay. You're waiting. Yeah. Whatever comes through. Okay. That's a different... Chris is like, that's a different one. Yeah. All right, Julia, whatever comes through. They're showing me a clipboard. Yeah, there's no like real, Amanda, there's no like list. It's just, it's random. So yeah, you're not, there's no like, Oh, you're welcome, Rebecca. I'm sorry. Yeah. If you're leaving. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they were showing me a clipboard, Julia. I don't know. I don't know if you're like. It just makes me feel like a manager, like, you got your clipboard. But maybe next time I'll skip. Okay. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. Okay, good night, Karen. Yeah. I mean, there's so many people I can't guarantee I can be there for everyone. That, you know. If you want, I do private one-on-ones, but they, you know, they cost, you gotta, you know. But I'm not telling you you need to do that, but yeah. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. So, I feel like there's like a lot to say about yourself and how you used to hold, you know, like looking at yourself in a objective way, you would say, you know, oh man, I'm not like everybody else. But now it's like, I'm not like everybody else, you know? So I feel like that's a good thing. You know, it's like actually praising yourself for your uniqueness. A lot more people should do that instead of trying to be like everybody else. But it's knowing through that uniqueness that you're able to give you have so much more gifts to give and authenticity and well, through, you know, if you were like everybody, you know, everybody has their own experiences and you're able to, through that, give so much more than somebody that just wants to be basic. Yeah. You love being different now. Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah. I feel like, well, showing your sacred beetle armor, you have a mighty shield. So I feel like they're saying that, you know, you protect yourself. Like, you know, you're able to like not allow other people's words or things. Well, I mean, like, of course there's going to be times where that, you know, gets through, but might be because that those people are closer to you and you know, but I feel like you're able to hold that, hold them like from being able to, affect you in a way. So it made me think of like, I don't know if there's a saying, but it was more of like, you know, like for something at a funeral, like, you know, like at a funeral, you know, I don't know why it was like, they wouldn't be people come to my funeral. So why would I care about what they said to me while I'm alive? I don't know what that was a weird thing to do. Okay. So like, yeah, like why would I worry about what they wouldn't even come to my funeral type thing, you know? Yeah. I feel like that's, I don't know if it's somebody you know in spirit that would have that type of sense of humor or say something like that, but yeah. And they say have positive, uplifting new friends. So I feel like it's the people that you surround yourself now and are your tribe. I feel like you do have that, and I feel like it's also just, you know, those people. I feel like it's a lot of your spirit team too. It's just like, you know, but I do feel like it's people in real life, like, you know, walking the earth. Well, they are. I mean, whatever. You know what I mean. Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship. It makes me feel like doesn't feel like a romantic relationship. Okay. It doesn't feel like a romantic relationship. But it does feel like it's like when it's like a friend. It feels like maybe it's like it feels like a brother or like a brother-in-law, because it's like, I feel like there's like, you know, like he can be kind of like a sourpuss, you know, if that makes sense. Like, just like negative, not like trying to be. Okay, brother-in-law, he is, okay. Yeah, just like, and it's like, you know, you get like Beauty and the Beast, like you're kind of more positive, and he's like, you know, you're like, sometimes you just need to, like, the way he carries himself, it's not like it's towards you, but I feel like it's just like the way he carries himself, that energy can kind of like be like, like heavy, and it's like, why are you always complaining, you know, like, yeah, negative, yeah. So constantly tells my readings aren't real. Oh, okay, well, see, well, I guess it's, well, how would he know? Yeah, I think it's just, yeah, just, it says, you need some space in a relationship. Spirit guides were like, yeah, let's put him to the side a little bit. we don't need his bad mojo. Yeah, and yeah, that, and I said we don't need his bad mojo, and it says lost magic, atonement, rebalance. After I said that. So, yeah. So I feel like, you know, if you've been feeling just kind of, because, you know, it's not like you have to have yes men, but it is hard. Like, I even have a book, because your mind can get into it, and I have a book of just my proof. You know, I'll write things down sometimes, and should do it more often than I do. But, you know, it's because you'll think, like, did I really, how did that happen, you know? So, you'll never go on TikTok again. Oh, I don't know how it works, Nix. I'm sorry. I do it on the computer, so. So that's what I got, Julia. Oh, it says, Alice in a Sea of Tears, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. I think it can be kind of lonely when people do that, because you don't feel like you have somebody, you know, sometimes to talk to about what you do and to share in that. So, well, you have us, but, you know, it's kind of hard. Does she come back? Who? Me? I come back every Sunday and Tuesday. Yeah, that's why you're so close to your spirit team. Yeah. That's hard. Yeah. Yeah, they said it's a safe place for you to go, Julia. Yeah. Well, and you believe it, so yeah. I like the little raccoon too. Oh, I'll have to find that again. Raccoon. It was really cute, like cuddly. Oh, I don't want to show it to me again. Oh, here, brother raccoon. Yeah, that's cute. Definitely you, yeah. Okay. All right. So, Nix, what'd you ask? We'll just gonna, okay, whoever's here, just tell me who's here, and we're just gonna do a fiery, like, we'll try to figure out what we got. Okay, so Nix is here. You're asking what? Does she come back? I feel like she's upset, so I don't know right now, but I do feel like that she is not, I don't feel like she, at this point, she's not happy. I feel like there was, yeah, so that's what I'm feeling, okay? But at the same time, I feel like it's like the energy's changed around the relationship, so it's really hard to get past that. I'm not saying she won't come back ever, but I do want you to know that there's time that needs to be, she has to feel the emotions of what, of whatever, right or wrong, Right. Okay. And you know that. It's like, but you're going to have patience with it. Okay, Nix? You have to have patience. Yeah. Oh, okay, if you muted. All right. Yeah, if you muted, we'll get to you after if you muted noise, Amanda, and then I'll go to you, Tiffany, okay? Yeah. So, Nix, there you go. It's possible, but I do feel like she's upset, so, okay? I'm sorry. I'll pull you a quick card, and then you can go figure out your roses. Go ask ChatGPT what happened. I don't know. With that, I can't help you with that. You're welcome. But here's this. It says, go slow. Yeah, it says slow, and it says take time. If you can read that. It says, go slow, take time. So that's, yeah, exactly what I said. You're welcome. Oh, thanks, Feline Shark. Yeah. I got a lot of different ones. Okay, so... Oh, yeah. So they copied what I said. Well, they're re-saying it through the cards, but yeah. What they told me, yeah. Okay. If you muted noise, I lost my dad this summer. I'm sorry. I was hoping you might come say hello. Okay, so as soon as I read that, I'm gonna be my dad passed away in 2017. He passed away from lung cancer. Was your dad a smoker? Because I felt like he was also a smoker. Did he have issues also with his lungs? And well, especially the left one. Kinda. Yeah, I'm not saying that he passed away from it, but it just had problems with his lungs. Like, I felt like just even the left one. Like, he had, like stuff stuck in there. Oh, okay. Your granddad. Okay. They're saying you're... Yeah. I felt like he was saying, like, the reason why I thought he said Michael, but then I'm like Michael, and then he said muscle. So I don't understand why. Maybe it's a name I don't know, or he's saying two different things, but I don't know if you can take Michael or something about a muscle. Like, I was like, did you bruise your muscle? And then, oh, no worries, Nix. Thank you, though. Yeah. If you want to. Thank you, Nikki. Nix. I don't want to call you Nikki. Nix. Muscle, yeah. It was just something with because... Yeah, like a bruised muscle. But I know that, I mean, the left lung for sure. And then there was like, oh, he had some infection. Okay. With your dad did. And his muscle. Is his muscle? Oh, okay. Okay. Was it like in his like chest area? Like on his back or his back? Because I feel like it's like I feel here, but then I feel also right here. So it's confusing. So that's why I thought. Oh, syringe. But was it from like... Okay. I don't know where... Oh, like in his arm. I'm not getting that from Spirit. I'm just like thinking what you're saying. Or I don't think that was from Spirit. Okay, I'll get to you, Rebecca. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting because, like, was he one to work out? Like, I feel like he was one to do a lot of healthy stuff, and work out. And, so it was kind of it was a surprise, you know. I don't really feel like somebody was muscular. Okay. All right. So it was a surprise, but I feel like it's yeah. It makes me feel like he wouldn't have wanted to be older anyway. I feel like he was one of the, it was like he never thought he was going to be old. Like he's like saying, I never thought I was going to get old. And I feel like he was kind of fighting that himself. Was he, like, it made me, was he doing steroids? Like, like, is that why? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, because it was like, but the thing is, it was because he couldn't do what he was, how the oldness, like he didn't want to get older. Not being able to do the things he used to do, so he started doing other things because he was trying to, yeah. But he just wasn't, yeah, smart about it. And, it's the things that you worry about. Like he's saying, like, like the things that he worried about in life, like now it's like, it just, it's not like, it doesn't matter. And it's just your brain, the way sometimes you can get caught up in that flighty, like, world of trying to catch something that is not even there. It's not even, not even meaningful. So it's like, it's like he just didn't have that awareness sometimes, but it's like, now he feels, he's gonna miss you and, the family, people growing up and the other things. And so, well, thanks for sharing, Lilith. I'm gonna be almost done here in a little bit, though. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Like, it's just a awareness, like they just, things that, well, you shed apart the whole, everything, that the conditioning of this world, and then you realize what really matters sometimes, Aw, I'm sorry. My heart goes out to you. I lost my father too, and I miss him dearly. And he wants to be with you. And he is with you. Like, physically, but, he is with you in spirit. And you have trouble living in the moment, Chris? Oh, yeah. It's something that some people need, it's a muscle that some people feel, almost like they need to exercise, well, it was interesting because, like, Feline's name came up, but it was like, I kept on thinking of a cat. Did you have, like, a cat, like, stuffed animal or something like that, like, that's, he would be referencing? Because I feel like it is, like, showed me, like, a cat, but it's more of, like, all I'm seeing is the head, and it's very prominent where the, you know, how, like, they have, like, on cartoons, the mask of the cat, you know, would be the line. And he was showing me that from a present from Spirit. Did he call you baby girl? I don't know why he would. I'm not sure even if you're a girl, but, like, I keep on hearing the, like, baby girl. Like, are you the youngest of the family? Or, I don't know what the youngest of the family would, yeah, and I didn't think, because that's why I was like, it didn't make sense to me. So I don't know why he would be saying that. Oh, baby girl. Did you? Okay, yeah. It's like, I feel like there is that, well, like he was saying, that wanting to be there, I feel like he knows what he's missing, like your daughter, the baby girl, you know. But that's why when I said it doesn't, you know, when like, I didn't think you were, I don't know why, I just, you know, I can't see pictures. They're, like, so tiny on my computer. But yeah, baby girl. So I feel like he's talking about your daughter. Makes sense. I got goosebumps. But I feel like he's there with her. Is her name, is it like Serena or start with an S or something? I don't know, like Serena. I don't know what. Hi, Munson. How are you doing? Oh, sorry. I don't know what Serena or S. Oh, Tina? I don't know. It's like, or a C? I don't know what C. Oh. Yeah, I don't. Or, well, like, it's like I'm seeing the word. It's like SER. I don't know. Yeah, Tina. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where. It sounded like Serena. So, I mean. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, you know Serena. Somebody has you. All right. Who else did I say? Thank you for Muted Noise for coming. I appreciate it. But that was just, yeah. Baby girl. I feel like it's just, I feel like he is there with you, with your family and your daughter there. You're welcome. I'm sorry for your loss. And then Rebecca wants to know, whoever, I can't remember whoever else is on. I'm gonna be on for, I'm gonna try to do this quick. But I know, Feline and Lilith and, or Mary Kate, I think you just got on, but, I'm not gonna do that many left because I'm just trying to, like, I've been on for a couple hours. Oh yeah, Tiffany. So I'm just going to do a couple more. So if you follow, see, I'm having trouble talking. If you follow me, I go live on Sundays. I think 6 o'clock. I might go back to 5 o'clock and put Facebook and YouTube and all that back together because I'm doing 4 hours on Sundays and I can't do that. So yeah. So if you follow, then yeah, you'll catch me again. And then I go live on Tuesdays. So. Oh, yeah, Amanda's here. So, Amanda, Tiffany, and Rebecca. Okay? And then we're gonna... Oh, and Yvonne left. Bye, Yvonne. Okay. I think I went to... Oh, yeah, I was gonna do Amanda, and then... Okay. And if Rebecca, if you're still here, let me know, because I know it takes a bit. So, I'm gonna read Amanda, and then I'll go to you, Rebecca. Okay. Amanda, did you have a question? But everyone else, please just follow. I'm going to take this thing off. So everybody doesn't. What is that? Oh, okay. Well, you can still do that if you want, but. Okay. Amanda. No, whatever. Okay. Whatever I get. Okay. Oh, thank you, Crystal. Yeah, I know. I try not to do it too long. Otherwise, I could do it for 2 hours, maybe 2, but then I start getting tired, and I don't want to, And then my family wants to eat, so my family. It's like, what time is it now? It's 7:31. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Hi, Priscilla. I'm going to be leaving soon. You can follow me, and then you can, she's on YouTube. Follow me, and then I'll be out live on Sunday. Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask Facebook about that, Sophie, so I'm going to put a poll out. Yeah, it won't be 7. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, that'll be 10 p.m. UK. Okay. You feel the struggle. Yeah. I know. It's okay. Yeah, I was going to put a poll on Facebook. But if people want to do it. Okay. Amanda. Okay, you said whatever yet. Okay. You were saying your life was, I remember. Yeah, you said your life was, sorry. I'm not saying I can fix, I just want you to know, I feel bad. I know how that can be. Intuition and knowingness. I feel like there is a lot to do with being with, I was like, I didn't know I had my view of myself up there. I was scared the crap out of me. Sorry. The high priestess, intuition, knowingness. I feel like you have a lot of, see you Sunday, Sophie. Oh, thank you. Night. Thanks for being here. I feel like there is, a lot you can gain from that, but I feel like you do feel it, but then you start questioning it, Amanda. So it's, I think it's just having confidence in yourself and knowing that when it does come through, if you pay attention to the different feelings of it. Yeah. Oh, you lost your mother-in-law. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel like I love my mother-in-law like a lot, but a lot of people would be like, that doesn't seem like a hard time, but I'm making a joke. I'm sorry. It's like, but I love my mother-in-law like my mom, so I do get it. It would be really hard, especially. I think I feel like, you're super close with her. I feel like she would have shown you things that your own mother, there's something about that. Like there's like your own mother really didn't have right. The connection that you had was different than the one you had with your own mother. Like she never even showed you, like you actually finally had a model. Of someone who you could have, like not like you needed it, but it was the child in you did in a way, Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, there was such a mutual respect too. It wasn't like she looked at you in that way. And she always made sure you knew that. You always knew that you were 17. Okay. But I feel like she always wanted you to know that she respected you and wanted you to, knew you were an adult when, but she
also, it was like a healthy balance, really, of being able to, it's hard to explain, but hold you as a like one of her own almost. It's the same, one of her own, but also treat me as one of her own. Okay, yeah, okay. You wrote it as I was saying it. Yeah, okay. Like, yeah, like she could hold you as one of her own, but then at the same time treat you like an equal, which is really is beautiful if a parent can do that, because it does give you the agency and the opportunity to go and be your own person and not feel like you're trying to please that I mean, there is going to be part of that because you want them to be proud, but I do feel like there is, yeah, there was amazingness to her. She was 1 in a million is what I would say. 1 in a trillion. Like, I feel like a lot of people would say that about her. She, at the other hand, would not want to hear it. She's just like, I'm just being me, She wouldn't want everybody to be like saying this, right? She was like, I feel like she was very humble. Yeah. The loner, isolation, introspection. I feel like there's a lot of not wanting to go out, even really grieving a lot. Like you said, it's hit you hard. I feel like so you've just been kind of, which is hard because then you can really be alone with thoughts that can make you, yeah. I just think it makes me feel like, like things can be replaying in the mind and just getting, down and stuff like that. I feel like it's not trying to force you to do anything, Amanda. There's times where you need to just go, I just need to lay down, and that's okay. But then there's times where it's like, okay, I need to force myself to get up, so that can be hard to figure out when's the right time to do both. But it's when maybe just making sure you have a routine and having that routine. Like, I feel like even taking care of kids, I see you said mom of boys. So, I mean, like taking care of the kids, and stuff like that, and doing those things. I know how it is when you lose somebody that you love so much, so unconditionally. It's like those things that you do, they lost the life of them. I understand. But it's because you're grieving, and it's life is still meaningful, that, she wants you to enjoy it. She wants you to have a good time. She's still there. She's still holding your hand. She's felt you hold hers. And she has never let go, so she wants you to know that she continue loving her through by looking at her son, right? And looking at the boys that you were raising and continuing through that and seeing her through the love that you can give as a continuation of her love that she gave you, I feel like. Well, it's destabilizing. The family system got rocked. And so what's going to happen is it's like figuring out, there's things that she held for you and him. And it's like understanding that's what, it's like, it's, I understand. Yeah. But
just give each other grace and compassion. I think it's just like also, you know, the emotions you're feeling can come out in different ways towards each other because you guys feel comfortable with each other, and sometimes not the nicest things can, you know, come out of that. It's like an understanding. Sometimes there's, you know, picking your battles too. And yeah, it's just it's things that she held and that you know, and he had, she was a big part of your family, even though, like, even my dad, he lived in Wisconsin, I lived in Florida. He only visited, you know, but I talked to him like every week, maybe, you know, every couple days, or maybe once a week sometimes. But we were very close, and he held a lot of, for me, even though, like, you don't really realize it until they're gone, and you're like, why am I feel destabilized? And it's because, and then even my husband, you know, it's like, you know, it's hard to explain why, but yeah, it makes sense. Tell her something and she was honest, and if I'm wrong, yeah, that's so I mean, it's like the emotional connection that way too. Yeah, that emotional connection. She held things for you emotionally. Now you have to hold them, and he can't hold them. He can't do that. And so then you don't feel safe. You don't feel seen, and you feel lost. And now it's confusing, you know, and he's like, why are you know, I'm dealing with my stuff, you know, so it's a lot. So it's just realizing that's what's going on, and kind of knowing that there's parts of you that need to be held by you now. She taught you how to do it by doing it for you. Now you got to do it yourself. You got to take those parts of yourself and talk to them like she talked to you. So, love yourself like she loved you. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Okay? It's hard, but you'll do it. You're welcome, Amanda. Okay. I feel I'm talking to you like I know I've been through it. Yeah. It'll be okay. I don't know, my mother-in-law's still here, but my father, yeah. So yeah. I know. And that's where I went and did this work, because you know. Okay. Tiffany. You're welcome, Amanda. Thank you for waiting. Appreciate you. Tiffany, I think you're the last one. You want to know about your empathic things? Your empathic things. Your empathic things. This is what you get when you're the last one. I'm just kidding. Your empathic thingies. Let's see what I got. Okay, thank you for the gifts. I could tell you anything was okay. All right. Well, we'll see what comes. All right. You're just gonna have to yell at everybody that comes and tell them, no, you're the last one. Just like they make you do at the grocery store. The checker tells you, tell them, you're my last one. I always hate that. Like, no, I don't want to tell them. Okay, Heather. Before my husband breaks down my door. No, he went. You know what? You knew the assignment. Good job. That's exactly. You put the thing down. Funny. You followed through. I like that. Alright. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, yeah. Healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. That's like, I think that's, Oh, me? No, I'm okay. Healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. I don't know. I just haven't had soda in a while. All right. I think that's just really, I feel like they're just saying like that's what's happening right now. We're healthy boundaries. You put that boundary down. But no, I feel like there is more to that. Like you have been, there's more to it. I feel like you started having a taste of the boundaries, you're doing the boundaries, but I feel like it's feeling it more in your body. Like when you do, there's sometimes where you're like, why did I say or do that? And, you know, I shouldn't have. And I feel like there's like feeling it in your body. Like right now, like the reason why I'm still doing this is because energetically, I know I can still give you a reading. In a way, the only thing that's really affecting me is like me thinking my husband's out there going, she's doing this yet? Like, no. But you know what I mean? But I can do it and I'm fine. I'm like, you know, but but you have to feel it in your body. It's like, after I do this, it's like going through like the scenario after I do X, Y, and Z that I, you know, am I still going to am I going to feel fine? How am I going to feel afterward? It's like, what does that look like for me? Right. So I feel like it's the healthy boundaries keep me balanced, centered and balanced. It's like knowing that after you're done doing it, you're going to still feel, you're not going to feel exhausted. You're not going to feel, like you're carrying something for somebody that you shouldn't have, you know? I allow stillness to heal and reveal. And then that's what that was. You don't have to be naked for that, but that card always comes up more than I just notice it more. I feel it's more like I allow stillness to heal and reveal. Like when you're not uncertain about something, it's like just taking a beat instead of trying to figure it out or think through it. Allow yourself to I'm laughing because of your emojis. Allow yourself to take a break and don't think through it. Just allow yourself to stop and pause and breathe and concentrate on your breathing. And it's like, I think it's I'm not saying you overthink, but it's like the thinking can just keep you from actually revealing or feeling that intuition. Just roll with it. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like it's, yeah. You do overthink. Is that what you're saying? Or yeah. Either way. I mean, we all do in some aspect. And yeah, just trust. I think yeah. You learn it from somewhere, or it's inherited. I don't know. I trust the mystery of life. I think it's just, one of those things with getting older, just feeling like it's just awareness. I feel like it's more of like the more, it's like there was times in my life, I always thought, like there's times in life where I wouldn't even notice there was like fuzz on the floor. Why does it matter now? It's because I have the awareness and it's now my responsibility. So as you get older, all that just compiles on and then, it's like, and then you just get used to doing it. And it's finally like, yeah. So, I trust the mystery of life. So just trust and don't, just try to let go of the control. Like not saying you're trying to control things, but thinking that you can figure everything out and that, yeah, yeah. I'm telling a type A not to be a type A. Trying to help in ways of just saying don't do that. I'm trying to say like, there's ways to help But yeah, don't do that. You have to, once you realize that when you let go of control, that it's not gonna, all of a sudden everything's not gonna start on fire, you'll be fine. I know it is good for you. Yeah, it is good. But as long as you know that once it happens, and it happens enough, it'll, you get desensitized to the feeling of, but I want to, you'll realize that not everything's on fire. Yeah. Well, or you could be like this guy, like, right? Everything's fine. See, everything's fine. That's my little guy. But still fine. Yeah, you'll be at home in your body, and you're at home in your body and at peace in your spirit. So you're welcome. Thank you for coming. And thanks for the gifts. That's very sweet of you. It was very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm going to go. Chris, did you come back? I thought I already talked to you. Or didn't I? You said I can. You can what? Well, thank you, Tiffany, for coming and all the gifts. I appreciate it. And, Chakra, too. I'm going to go, though, Chakra. I believe in you, Chakra. I believe you could. Yeah, just wait by the end of the year. I think you have to have faith in yourself and just, there's a lot of changing of habits, that not just habits, but of mindset of what food does for you. And that's not from spirit. That's just from me knowing I lost 100, but I had it through weight loss surgery. So, there's sometimes I had weight loss surgery, in 2020, and, it's one of those things that I lost over 100 pounds and I kept it off, but it's also because knowing myself, I had to do certain things. It sounds drastic, but it's what I totally messed up my metabolism. Yeah, you can't afford. Yeah, I know. And it sucks. They'll give you all this medicine that will, all this and that. But then at the end of the day, sometimes the medicine, it's really knowing now what they did was, it's like really portion control, not as much. Yeah, you can start eating different foods that will, like, if you go on the Atkins, I always had a good thing with Atkins, or the eating meats. But what really I think is the key is knowing that how your relationship is with food and being honest with it, and like I will do stuff, like I'll do stuff like this and I won't eat for a long time, and then all of a sudden I'll eat, and I really have to be careful because I'm really hungry and I can't eat a lot. So if I eat too much, then I get sick. So imagine if I didn't have the surgery. So then that would mean that I would be eating bigger amounts of food than I really needed because I waited too long to eat. So it's like you have to be like really mindful that you're eating enough, like what you as an organism, as a human being, are going to start doing if you don't eat it right away. So, because you don't have that, like I have that limit, but it's also portion control, like being very mindful, like even when you're out, like if they give you food and they give you so much, you push it all off to the side, or you ask for a bag, to-go bag right away. That way you only eat so much, because while you're talking to people or while you're watching TV, that's going to be, you're just going to not be mindful eating. So you're welcome, Chakra. I hope, I understand the struggle. It's hard. So, but it just takes lifestyle changes, but I think you can do it. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming, and I'll be back on Sunday. Okay? All right. Bye. Wander soon. I'll do the poll. If you're still here, I'll do the poll, and so we can see what time would be best. All right. Bye, guys. And I'll